Now, both the houses of the parliament has cleared the GST bill, and we are more or less sure GST will be a reality, if not by 2017, but sometimes in the future. And one of the ancillary benefits of GST, which has been always been referred in most of the discussions about GST, is that GST can add 2% to the India's GDP. So that being the case, it would be interesting to examine how GST can add 2% to GDP. The figure of 2% was first given by NCAER, National Council for Applied Economic Research, in one of their research papers in 2008. Though they have not given any calculation to support this figure, it's widely believed that GST can add 2% to the India GDP. That being the case, it's futile to look for some fine calculation with which you can mathematically derive the addition of 2% to GDP post implementation of goods and services tax. It is the comprehensive change that the GST bring into the economy results in 1% to 2% change in GDP. GST is a comprehensive taxation system with which most of the indirect taxes like excise duty, state value added tax, central sales tax, service tax, etc. will get subsumed and become one single tax structure. This makes the taxation system more efficient and easy to comply with. Besides this, GST provides higher input tax credit. Higher input tax credit can translate into lower cost for per unit production. So the combined benefit of ease of doing business and lower cost of production can lead to higher capital investments. The one advantage of doing away with a multiple tax structure in different states is that the entire country will become one market. The one industry which is going to get the maximum benefit of this is the logistics industry. The existing interstate taxation system has forced logistics companies to maintain warehouses in each state, which makes the supply chain longer and largely inefficient. With this complex structure today, the industry spends nearly 50 to 60% of its time and cost on tax compliance and the issue of trucks idling at the checkpoints. Logistics industry is supposed to make the core operation industries more efficient. Post GST, taxes will be levied on supply of goods, and a complete offsetting benefit will be available on the taxes paid. This will lead to a change in the logistics setup and will lead to creation of mega logistics hub, which will be either closer to the manufacturer or to the place of supply. This will help the industry to avoid the need for creating multiple logistics hubs. Besides this, making the industry more optimal, savings from this optimal structure can lead to capital formation and further investment. GST results in higher tax compliance because to claim the input tax credits, it's important to keep the records of tax payment. This results in higher level of reporting of production activities, even from the unorganized sector. So, since GST subsumes most of the indirect taxes, it reduces the cascading effect of the taxes and paves the way for a common national market. GST reduces the tax burden on producers and fosters growth through more production activities. GST eliminates tax barriers like checkpost and toll plazas and thus avoid wastage due to truck idling and loss in transit of perishable goods. GST increases government revenue by widening the tax net and higher level of compliance. Introduction of GST makes Indian products more competitive in international market. So it's the combined effect of all these factors that lead to the addition of 1 to 2% to the GDP. So thank you so much for listening. In case if you wish to have a more detailed discussion on GST, I am providing a link for our other presentation on GST. It's a comprehensive presentation in which we have discussed about GST, its introduction, the history of GST, the relevant laws pertaining to GST, how the tax calculations works, and what is the effect of GST in the economy, and how it can augment growth in the economy with the support of other government flagship projects like Make in India, Skill in India, and Startup India, etc. So that's all for the time being. Please help us by sharing the video and give us some likes below. That will be a huge motivation for us. And please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned as well. And you guys have great times ahead.